Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very exciting video for me. This is the first time I've ever done this type of video with my new camera. I've only done 2 or 3 of these in the past, and today I'm going to be filming for you a chit chat, get ready with me on the look that I am currently wearing. You'll see as you go out throughout the video that this is definitely not perfect by any means. I don't expect it to be. I expect it to be a hot mess. There's a lot of, unfocused parts to the video. I'm just navigating my way through filming a video like this. So I would really appreciate your feedback down below, tips and tricks on how to film these types of videos. I know that Abby from Make Life Your Runway films these videos. A lot of the girls that I watch film these types of videos, and I know you guys have some really good tips and tricks to show me. One of the things I know I definitely need to do is get a better setup. I don't really have one. I get ready in my bathroom, and I don't really have good lighting for filming, so I film outside a lot. So I've brought everything out here with me, and I've gotten ready out here. So I definitely am aware of that. I definitely, like I said, need better lighting so that I can film inside and get myself set up somewhere. So definitely that. But please go ahead and give me your feedback, your critiques down below. Please be nice. This was definitely hard for me to do, but I really enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and get into the look. Hi you guys. So here I am barefaced. I am definitely not used to being on camera without my makeup, but as you saw in the intro, I wanted to film for you a get ready with me using using a lot of the Project Pan items actually that I have been working on. So I have already primed my face. I will go ahead and show you what I've primed my face with. I use the L'Oreal Paris Magic Anti-Redness, which is in my Harry Potter Project Pan, and I mixed it with this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, which is not in a Project Pan, but I wanted to get this used up because I got this in a Sephora Play Box, and I've really been trying to keep on top of using those products. So these two mixed together are what's on my face today, and I went ahead and set it with a translucent setting powder, which is normal process for me, and I use the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which I am almost completely finished with, which is really awesome. I only have that small little bit left, which will only take me 1 or 2 more uses probably. I've already primed my eyelids, and this is the Fergie Take on the Day eyeshadow primer. I've worn off all of the writing. I will probably be putting this in my Harry Potter Project Pan because I've already lost the product that I used for the Hufflepuff House, which was a black eyeliner, so I figured I would go ahead and put this in. This is my everyday eye primer anyways, but this fits the Project Pan theme. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my eyes. This is a look that I did for the first time yesterday that I absolutely fell in love with, so I wanted to just go ahead and film this considering I was using so many Project Pan items for this. I think I'm going to do this chit chat style. I don't know what to chit chat about. I'm not used to doing videos like this, so it may just be a really quick run through of my makeup by the time I get finished. But I'm going to go ahead and start with my Too Faced chocolate semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade right here in Nougat. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you're a little bit closer to me. Okay, I think that's a little bit better if you guys are focused. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with that shade right there in Nougat, and I'm going to go ahead and take that into the crease of my eye. This is so weird filming this for you guys. I don't think it's focusing in on my eyes. Okay, so now that I have this shade right here in Nougat down on my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Milani Shadow Eyes Pencil. And this is in the shade Champagne Toast, and I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my lid. As you can see, I have put this down all over my lids, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with a product that is in my Fire and Ice Project pan. This is the shade Mai Tai from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my lid. I'm going to use the MAC 239 brush. This is a really nice pinky coral, kind of a little bit of a purple shift duochrome to it. I love this. So beautiful. So that's what that looks like right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into a shade that I have from MAC. And this is in the shade Hidden Motives. It's just a really pretty purple color. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the outer corner of my eyes. And I'm using a MAC 226 for this. This is one of the small short-handled ones that I got in a holiday set one year. Does a pretty good job. Sorry if I was out of focus or out of frame. I'm going to be really terrible at this first one, you guys. I apologize. Be focused on doing my makeup and not about like how you guys can see. The shadow can be a little bit on the patchy side. Just trying to get it to look good on that outer edge there. That looks pretty good. Do the same to the other side over here. Go ahead and take this shade right here called Coconut Cream from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette, and I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my brow bone. Kind of blend it into that purple shade. Blend that purple shade in nice right there. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with my eyes right now because I need to go ahead and do my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out and we're going to do my foundation. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use my Garnier Skin Active BB Cream, and this is for normal or oily to combo skin. This is a 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector Light Medium shade. I love this so much. This is my holy grail product right now for foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and take my Dirty Beauty Blender and I'm going to just dot this on my face. Suppose I could zoom you guys in just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to pounce my Beauty Blender on some of that remaining product. I'm going to go ahead and just blend this. So tell me guys, what are some of the things we should chit chat about? I would definitely like to do these videos a little more and get myself a little more comfortable with doing these type of videos. I am trying to make a promise to myself to go ahead and post this no matter how terrible I feel it looks. I think it's going to be 100 times better than my very first ones because those were done on my computer and there was like literally no zooming in or focusing. So even if this is not great, I'll still be able to focus in. I want to film a couple videos today, so I figured that's why. I'm going to take this down onto my neck as you have been watching me do. I figured I would do my makeup on camera so that, you know, I could film this video. Go ahead and wipe off the back of my hand here. And the powder that I have been using is my Milani powder foundation, and this is in the shade 01 Shell. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is in a 2017 makeup use up type project, 17 in 2017. I think this is in, and actually no, that was my previous one. I already finished it. So this isn't a project pan item, but I'm trying to finish as many powders as I can this year. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my face to set. I know I've been hit or miss with these dang brushes. I am using the e.l.f. powder brush. All of my brushes need to be cleaned, so don't judge me. We all know how we hate cleaning our brushes. Alright, so that is it for my powder. So the next step that I usually take is I go in with my contour powder, and I have been using the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I am currently panning this shade right here, but I've been digging into this shade right here, and hopefully maybe I can try and hit pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this middle shade, and then I'm going to mix it with this shade, and we're going to contour. I am not the best contour person, you guys, so don't worry. I know I look a little cray cray. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out in a second. I know, totally not even. I do this shit all the time. But it's okay. It ends up being just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I think of both sides of my face as what most people talk about their brows. They are sisters, not twins. Hell, I mean, I think they're just related. They're probably not even sisters, but whatever. So another project pan item is my bronzer. This is the Kardashian Beauty Cabana Bronze, and I am trying to hit pan on this year. I guess I'll get a little closer if I keep gouging my finger into this. So I'm going to go ahead and take that on a MAC brush as well. It's another one of their holiday brushes. Take that up in the, you know, Kim Kardashian 3E bronzing. I saw her on TV. I don't like the Kardashians, by the way. I just like this bronzer. And I saw her on TV the other day, and she was talking about, oh, I like to bronze in the 3E motion. And, well, and the way she said it, it was like she invented the way to contour. That she came out with a new contouring product, I guess, and she was talking about it like she invented contouring, and I was like, can you just shut up? I can't stand her. This is the MAC 167 brush. This is my, I guess I would call it my holy grail bronzing brush, because I use it every time. It's my preferred brush to bronze with. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Benefit Rockateur. This is in my Mission Impossible project pan, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with this random Target blush brush that I had to glue the head back on. And I'm going to go ahead in a broad sense on my cheeks here, because we're going to go in with another product here in a minute. So that is the Benefit Rockateur. Put that down. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. No, it's the Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle in the shade Lychee Opal. I have been working on this product and I have fallen more in love with this than I ever was when, you know, I first got this product. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Real Techniques stippling brush. This is the best brush I have found to go ahead and put this on with, and we're just going to go ahead in the last, you know, middle to tail part of my cheeks here. This probably looks a little cray-cray, but I like a bright cheek. It looks fantastic when we are all done. So that is what I go ahead and do with that. Starting to make some good progress on that, which is really exciting because I was making none before. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and go in with highlighter. I used this yesterday and I love this. It's not a Project Pan item, but this is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Diamond Dust. So this is that duochrome shade. See if I can get this to pick up. I'm not flicking you guys off, I swear. Just trying to see if you can get that. There, you can see that right there. And I think this goes really nice with the look because the duochrome nature of the Mai Tai eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on my e.l.f. blush brush. I use this for highlight. And I just kind of go right there, highlight my cheekbones. I think it's really interesting to see how people do their makeup because I probably do not. I probably break a lot of rules. I do things that people say, oh girl, but they like my eye makeup or they like my makeup in general in the end. So I may not approach things the way that most people would, but I think it's interesting just to see how people do their makeup. So that is it for the face. I feel like I got that done in record time considering I'm recording. I am going to go ahead and go in with my brow gel. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in the shade Emphatically Blonde. My go-to is a brow gel. I need to get my eyebrows done, no doubt. I don't spend any time filling them in with a powder or a pencil, although I do have some pencils that I want to go through, so I will be doing that sometime in the future. But right now, my lazy ass is relying on a brow gel. So I'm going to go ahead and just go in with that and just brush that. Thank God you guys can't see super close how bad my eyebrows look. Okay, so that is it for that. We're going to go ahead and go back to the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in again here. So what I want to do now is I want to go in with my eyeliner and I'm going to line my lower waterline, and then I am going to line my lower lash line and put that MAC shadow over top of it. And then I'm going to go into my inner corner with a little bit of a highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. This is really hard to do on camera, by the way. If you ever wondered, they're not lying. Okay, so that is it. I went in with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade 0. Just a little double-ended pencil here. I went ahead and used that. I'm sorry I'm not zooming in on everything. Like I said, it's going to be a little rough. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with MAC. Why am I on MAC? I'm going to go ahead and go in with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade Rockstar. This is what's going to go underneath my eyes. This is perfect for this look. I use it every day anyways, but this is a little bit of a purple toned eyeliner. I guess I should finish my sentence there. Who can put eyeliner on with her mouth closed? Because I try and I can't. That's why I couldn't finish my sentence there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this little fine crease brush, probably from CVS at some point, I think, a little set that I got. I'm going to go into that shade, that purple shade, Hidden Motive, and we're going to go ahead and go over top of that Urban Decay pencil in Rockstar. Almost to the inner corner, but not quite. My eyes want to close. I get irritated when I was doing my tight line, waterline. Okay, so that is it for my lower lash line. And what I want to do is go into my inner corner with my MAC Vanilla Pigment right here. I'm going to go in with my MAC Vanilla Pigment. And we're going to go ahead and put that right here in the inner corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this MAC 247 brush. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and zoom in on this so you guys can see it. I'm not sure if MAC still has this around. I know when their Dazzle shadows came out, they came out with this. This is supposed to be able to apply the Dazzle shadows a lot easier. So it's just like a really flat shader brush, but I found that it works really nice with pigments and Dazzle shadows because Dazzle shadows are kind of like pigments anyways. So what I do is I get it right here on the cap. I just, shake it a couple times to make sure it's on the cap. I go ahead and get a little bit on the brush, and we're going to go ahead and go into the inner corner right here. It's probably not as refined as I normally like it to be, but that's okay. It's hard to tell if they're even sometimes because sometimes one side looks brighter than the other. That is it for the eyes other than mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the mascara that I've been using, and this is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. This is the one that's got the yellow cap. And I don't know if I'm going to leave this clip in or not. It just depends on how this truly goes with the filming. So I'm going to go ahead and use my mirror down here, and we're going to go ahead and put this . Oh good, you can't see my mouth. That's really good, because I can't do this without my mouth open too. Noticing I'm definitely not focused in, so I apologize for the blurriness, guys. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out so I can do just a little bit of an outro here, and then we're done. So this is it, you guys. This is my final look. I thank you guys so much for sticking with me with my first venture with doing this kind of thing with my new camera. I hope to do more of these in the future. I know that Melanie wanted to see me do a look that I did about a month ago using some pinks and purples that I had done, and now I think I definitely feel a lot more comfortable to film that kind of video, or even if I just try it a couple times to make sure it comes out really well. I would definitely like to do a tutorial on that. Tutorials and get ready with me's that I see or that I'm really drawn to are when people are using new products or a specific palette or something like that that I can pull out. I have been using a lot of random things lately, so I was a little hesitant to film this video, but what I figured I would do is go the route of using my Project Pan items. That really works. Pretty much everything that I used was a Project Pan item. I think I kind of fell off. So like I said, totally not perfect at all for my first time with this, but I can't wait to film some more. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.